Hi guys, are you ready for the Vlogmas finale? I finally decorate the front porch and I go over to the Littles and make cookies and I do a Christmas home tour for you. So stay tuned for that. If you're new to my channel, my name is Michelle and this is my Everyday Wife Life. Morning y'all. So guess what? I'm going to do this today. Got my tripod out and I'm gonna put the porch back together. And I think I could pull the tape up off the floor because hubby is done painting there. I think I can do that. Yup. I think I'm gonna just put you on the tripod. And this is the color, and I don't like it. So, actually, it looks a little better now that it's dry. It was looking really orange. It's actually coming off darker on camera. I don't know. I might change my mind. I bought a whole gallon. Thought that's what color we were going with. And it didn't like it. But right now, it is Tuesday before Christmas, and so I want to get this done. And some dummy has left this out. Me, not smart. All right, let me put you on the tripod. I'm in my jammies, and I don't care because this is how I do it. Why would I show you myself all dressed up, makeup or whatever? I don't. It's just not me. It's just not. I don't get up and get my makeup on. It's not who I am. So I got to figure out what I'm going to do for this because I don't have anything. And I hung this dang thing too low. It needs to be a little bit higher, like right there. I might have to go to Michael's and get something for that. So I forgot the stick part of the tripod, so I gotta go get that. And I'm doing the Florida thing, and I got socks with my flip-flops. That's what we do. All right, putting you on the tripod. Okay, guys, I am posting this video early for you so you can watch while you're wrapping presents or cooking or straightening up or cleaning and getting your house ready for Christmas Eve and Christmas Day. So I hope I can keep you company while you're doing that. Did I say it was chilly this morning? Feels good though. I don't know what the temperature is right now. I'd have to check. I want to say 60. It was like supposedly 47 this morning. So I wanted to do a different arrangement, but the chairs weren't going to work over there. It's too tight of a space. Also, I'm thinking we should go with this dark color, maybe for the trim. I'm not going to worry about it for now. I guess I'm going to leave the tape, just in case. Because that's a pain in the butt to tape off. So I'm just going to leave the tape for now. That is going to stay there. It's falling apart. So it needs to go bye-bye soon. So underneath is sagging. You can't sit in it. The cats could. So we might could put this on the catio until it totally falls apart, because it will out in the elements, because this is plastic rattan, but it's covering metal. See the metal? And it's falling apart here too. It is probably a good 15 years old. It's the Better Home and Gardens brand, I think. Yeah. And so it has lasted a long time. It might be 20 years old. So actually not bad. So I need to fix there. These two chairs are still good structurally, I think. So yeah, Better Homes and Gardens. Yeah, see the seats ripping here and stuff. We will get new furniture one of these days. So I cleaned out I cleaned this out. There were cushions in here. I'm going to put the decor in here that I'm not currently using. That's what I'm going to do. Those cushions are for the swing, from the old swing that we just threw away, but we're going to save those because we're going to put the other swing on the catio, and I'll have to get another deck box to put them in, but That doesn't work in the grass. I don't know. The bugs get in there and try to nest in there. So I don't know how that's going to work. Anyway, let me see. I'm going to start bringing some decor out here. And I need to put that between the two chairs over here. Yeah. I did do a little here. I need to get a little miniature Christmas tree from inside and put that here. Yeah, these were, I was going to get rid of these, but I think I might end up keeping them for out here. Let's see. There was another cat here. You guys got a catio. Go out on the catio. All right, I gotta go get more decor out of the garage. Finish this up. I don't remember how I had this decorated. I might have to watch a video or just do what I want. But guess what? I'm gonna turn the camera off and show you the end results, because I don't know what I'm doing. Hey, let me know what your Christmas Eve or Christmas Day plans are for you. Today is Christmas Eve for me. As I'm recording this voiceover, I'm going to make that salted caramel cappuccino cheesecake for Christmas Eve at my sister's house. Okay, done. Yay. So, yeah, and then behind the scenes, I got this mess to clean up. So I did straighten this area up a little bit, but I don't know, that's really fixed up Friday, but it was messy, and so I weeded a little bit and straightened it up so the entrance didn't look so bad when coming up to the front porch. Not that everybody's coming over, except for you guys, because I don't know, that just doesn't happen these days anymore. So you entertain anymore. So all right, so here we go. So I didn't buy anything. Everything I already had. I did go through and see if I could get rid of anything. I don't know that there is anything to get rid of. I really like my front porch decor, so it's a lot. Took me longer than I thought, but I don't know, it's worth it. So these are like little animals. I did like a woodsy cabin theme. I've been doing that for the last couple years, although the last 2 years I haven't done it at all. I just have empty boxes wrapped with ribbon, Merry Christmas sign. There's some pie cones and a little raccoon, and this is like a beaded garland with snowflakes on it, an owl, bunch of little things. This I've had forever. I love this thing. A reindeer. That sign I got from Hobby Lobby or Michael's or something. And my front porch mat seen better days. It was in a bin and it kind of got crimped a little bit. It is flattening out already. And I just stuck that there for now. I have a lantern that y'all have seen in my videos, but I don't have anything to put in it Christmassy. So it's in the garage. If I get to finding something, then I'll do that. So for now, I hung this, and I don't have any Christmas. I don't know why. I must have got rid of them. one time. Christmas flowers and stuff. So, I just went ahead and hung this up there for now. And I got to decide on a paint color for that door. And let me know. I think, I mentioned this in a video. I think I'm going to paint, what? What do you want? Nothing. You interrupting my video? Yes, sir. Okay. So I'm thinking of painting this part white to match this. What do you think? And then what color do you think I should paint my door? All right, now that hubby interrupted me. And this is what this looks like. Oh, I forgot. I was gonna put something up there. What? Maybe not. I do have another vase. I'll just put that up there. I'm not gonna really decorate it. The horses are here out here 24/7. That's kind of could be Christmassy. I'll put another jar thingy over here. So that's my red truck that I also use for fall. My nephew made this wooden snowman for me. I've had those for several years, and yeah, looks very woodsy and Christmassy, obviously. And I just have one checkered pillow here. Got snowman going there, banner. You can't come out here, Zeke. Go on the catio. Go on the catio. You can't. This is not safe for you. There's no enclosure here. And I'm not sure if I'm going to keep those 2 pillows or not. I'm not married to them, but these look cabiny. So, and I have a couple signs here, and the stockings, and the garland, and little Christmas tree. And this is my regular decor, the lantern, this and that is all my regular decor, and I just added to it. I got this little stuffed reindeer. I need to fix this and find a place for it. It's broken, so I just don't know. And the trim colors has been stupid, but that's will happen after Christmas, and I'm going to leave this all up for a while. What, Zeke? I know you can't come out here, honey. You can't. And did I show you this? Because I know I showed it in a Fix It Friday. I refinished this. I refinished the levels, I don't know, tiers, and put new rope on it, burnt the edges of that, and I love it. And I actually love this color. I think that would make a great trim color. What do y'all think? So there's that. All right. So oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. He's crying. No, you can't come out here. So I do have more boxes that I could wrap, but I probably won't. Good enough. I like how it turned out. It's pretty cute. Pretty stinking cute. I just need something up there. I have something in one of those bins. So I have my regular decor for out here in those 2 bins there. So, all right. So this was what was left over. Just a few things. There is the numbers here for the snowman that I am getting rid of, and I got my tools in here, so I have to clean that out and put that away and clean up all this stuff too. And I'm gonna go clean up the garage, but that's in a Fix It Friday video, so you'll be seeing that another day. Okay, I had a nice relaxing day on Wednesday at the Littles. We just hung out and made cookies all day, and it was quite fun. Did you make cookies this year? Let me know what kind of cookies you made. We were making sugar cookies here, and my mom's famous chocolate Hershey Kiss cookies. We make those every year in honor of my mom. This is my entryway. To the left is the library. In front of you is the dining room. Over there is the west wing, which is my bedroom, craft room, bathroom. And then I'll show you the rest here. So this is what I got for the entryway, the gingerbread. And I'm going to do like a montage at the end for night because I have lots of twinkle lights and stuff, and you're not going to be able to see them in the middle of the day. It's pretty warm. I want to say it's like 75 this morning. We have the house all opened up and all the windows open. Well, some of the windows open. So there's that. So I just have all my gingerbread stuff here. And I just realized I didn't get around to putting a message on the chalkboard. Oh well. And that's all my gingerbread stuff. And down there I just have a box with keepsakes, items in there that I didn't put out. And then those are snowmen. I didn't know where else to put them, so they're down there. I don't want to, they kind of don't go with anything, but I just put them there. And then over here I have a heart wood wreath. I just hung that there. And I have my gingerbread, stuffed gingerbread that I've had for years, and my Winnie the Pooh blanket. I do have a Winnie the Pooh rocking chair, musical rocking chair, Christmas one, but it's in my craft room. I didn't feel like getting it down. Sometimes I'll put it here and stuff. But I have a collection of Christmas books. A bunch of them I have given to hubby for Christmas. So there's that one, the Gingerbread Pirates, the Bad Kitty one, and then the other ones are ones I have collected when I taught preschool. So I also have some cards here that I received. I don't give cards, so I don't really get too many. And I don't have a P.O. box any longer. So, and then in the basket I have just an extra thing for, well, I have all the extra books in here. This book here, I recommend it. It has a really funny ending. It's a funny story. It's a Christmas story. The Red Ranger came calling. Yeah, I remember my dad read it to all of us one year, and it was pretty funny. And then I have my little reindeer that okay, so I just spent the morning, I'm thinking it's like 12 o'clock. I just spent the morning straightening up, not really cleaning. I did do a quick vacuuming before you all came over, so it would look nice and pretty, but don't look at my bathrooms because you're not going to be using them anyway, so yeah, that kind of stuff still needs done. But for the most part, it's all straightened up so I can relax the rest of the day, tomorrow, and before I go over to my sister's house for Christmas Eve party. So I put a red pillow, a plaid pillow here. I didn't know where to put this. It's like a snowflake round table cover. I had it on the round table and I didn't like it. Anyway, it's just sitting there. So I have a pillow here. And I didn't decorate my hutch this year inside. Sometimes I'll decorate the inside of that. And then a pillow here. And then just kind of a real simple tablescape. And y'all saw that in a video already. So I have twinkle lights here. I will turn those on in the evening. And again, doing montage at the end. And I do have real candles here, but I don't light them. I actually have some battery operated ones, but guess what? They take management. They got, the batteries in there have been in there for a while, and I opened them up and, you know, they got exploded, or whatever you want to call it. So I'll have to do that. I do have a remote control for them in here, and so I don't know. That's a management thing. So you think the battery operated ones are better, but yeah. And I brought out a lamp in here from the family room, the lounge area, we're going to start calling it, and to light up this area because it wasn't showing the nativity. And again, I do have the twinkle lights, and I'll show them at night when they come on. And I did buy 2 lamps for in here. Well, I was going to get a floor lamp, and I bought 2 table lamps. One for here, because that needs to go back in the family room, and one for here, because I'm getting a new entryway table. that's my Christmas present from hubby. It has 2 shelves on the bottom. So a new entryway table. So yay. So one of the lamps is going to go here. I kind of don't like this on, so I'd rather have a lamp and stuff. So, all right, which way do you want to go? You want to go this way, that way? Let's just go this way first. So I don't usually decorate my bedroom. I really didn't. There's just a little something in there I wanted to show you. So this is the west wing, because some of you were asking. So dining room, and then this is the west end of the house. And there's the craft room, bathroom. Nothing to see here. It's messy. Raise your hand in the comments below if your craft room is messy. I'm guessing only one person's not. We'll see. And then the pool bath, which is now my bathroom. Nothing to see in there either because I didn't decorate it. I don't usually do that kind of thing. And I got the bedroom all made, the bed all made and everything for you guys so I can have the house open. And the bathroom is that way. There's nothing to see there. I bought, so for Christmas, I went shopping yesterday for a Christmas present for the Christmas exchange. And I saw this and I just wanted it. So I bought it. And it also has hearts on it so that it's like a bed shawl. It's really thin. I was hoping it would span, actually it will be longer if I folded it the other way. But then the pictures would be going this way. I thought I wanted it to be like a bed scarf so it hanged on the side, but it's not large enough. Anyway, I just got a little touch of Christmas here, and I'll probably leave this through Valentine's Day. And the purple matches. An update on the sheets. I don't like them. I decided to keep the butterfly sheets. I don't really like them. I'm going to go back and buy some. Actually, I have a set of Target ones. I don't need to get new ones. So they'll be extras. They're microfiber. I thought I would like that. I don't. And the corners don't stay on like the Target ones. Blah, blah, blah. And then I have a pair of those owl socks that I got off of Amazon for myself. Set it here. But I don't know if I'll need them tonight because it warmed up. It was chilly last night. And then, of course, you know, I'm going to steal myself a piece of chocolate over here on hubby's bedside table. And we have the house all opened up to the pool area, which I don't really need to show you. There's no decoration. I'm not going to decorate my pool area. It needs cleaned up, though, a little bit. So, later. I did steam clean these carpets, but we need new carpets, and I've said that. So, I guess I was going to tell you some different things I was going to do around the house come the new year. So, I want to paint in here, maybe an accent wall that I want above the bed to change. I think I want to put a shelf up there, and I might get those new curtains there that are green. Maybe print. I'm not really sure. So I want to do a refresh in here. But the new carpet in here is going to be a while because we're going to do it in the dining room. In the family room, we already have it scheduled. Not the family room. The dining room and the library. So they're coming out the day after Christmas to, and I mentioned this in Fix It Friday, but that's going to be a couple videos further down. So you're getting a sneak peek. They're coming the day after Christmas to measure, just to measure. Then it'll probably be 2 weeks before they actually get new carpet. Okay, so this is the library, and there's going to be a built-in here and a built-in there come the new year. Hubby's going to build that after we get the carpet. So it's going to be well, it is a library sort of, but we have books other places because we didn't have bookshelves. And I did have that trunk covered with that Christmas shawl, and then I had it set up for the cats with a cat bed in there, but I had a little cat sit in, so yeah, there's that. And let's just keep it real here. I wasn't going to do this, but I guess I am. So the staircase is all decorated with the elves that are mine and my mom's. I inherited my mom's when she passed a couple years ago. And but behind the staircase, real life is a mess. And that's hubby's mess. So whatever, it is what it is. So I have, I got rid of all my garland. I did buy a new one, I'll show you. So this is the only garland I have left. And I left that like that. It looks a little janky. But the girls did it. I just left it. I don't care when they came over. So I bought these stockings one year because we did just stocking gifts, and then we kind of haven't used them anymore. We just had filled all of them with stockings, the whole thing. No, but we kind of don't use them anymore. We don't do stockings. And this is a crochet blanket that I made years ago. It matched my curtains at a previous house. I thought it looked good on there, on the leather thing. And I was going to get rid of that, and I ended up keeping that pillow. And here's some more books. I bought that book for hubby one day. He loves the Grinch, and I bought him that. I had a whole Grinch tree, but I got rid of that. I'm pretty sure that one, Merry Christmas Splat, is from preschool days. And this is kind of the cat playground, but I might be getting rid of this because now they have the catio, which is still a work in progress. And this is my hot cocoa bar. I think a previous video I said coffee bar, coffee station, but it's a hot cocoa station. So hubby actually had some last night. It was a little chilly last night. So we have our wifey and hubby Ray Dunn mugs. I don't collect them. I just happen to like those, and they're huge. Actually, they're too big. That I got off of Amazon a couple years ago. And I got candy canes in here and marshmallows and extra hot Ghirardelli hot chocolate. That is the bomb, y'all. Get that. And then my son, that's when he was 3, and I have all kinds of hot chocolate and stuff here, all kinds of stuff to put in your hot chocolate, and some little decorations, some peppermint mocha latte, and some more Ghirardelli. Yeah. And these are our stockings. I have one from my child. That's hubby's from his childhood. This is my son Nick. It's from when he was a child. And then I made myself one because we didn't have much money one year, and I needed a stocking when we were first married, and so I made myself one. I do have one that's knitted from my childhood. I don't know where it's at. I'll have to find that and set that out. And then I have a banner that I made a couple years ago. So if you're looking to go minimal, that's a great thing to do. It doesn't take up much room in your storage. Also, runners are a great thing to use for to make a punch of decor, but not take up much room, and you can change them out easily. I was gonna go minimal this year, but I went all out because I haven't decorated in a couple, like 2 years. I did minimal last year, I think, or the year before. Yeah, I was sick last year, so I don't think I hardly did anything. Okay, and once the wall units get built in the library, this is gonna go, and then this bookcase is gonna go too. So that will create more space. Oh, and this way is the laundry room, and then you can get to it from the garage. And you can hear the washers going because I'm doing laundry. All right, moving on to the east wing. So upstairs, there is just a bonus room up there. That's all that's up there. It's above the garage. It's about 16 by 20. It's hubby's man cave. We're not going up there. Sorry. That's his domain. So he doesn't want us to film it. And that's all that's up there. Just like a 16 by 20. I think the previous owner was using it as a mother-in-law suite. There's a bathroom up there. So, all right. So this is the kitchen. And I have all of my Christmas aprons hanging up. I do actually have 2 more that I didn't hang up that my sister made long time ago. I'm not sure where they are. I have not gone through all my Christmas stuff. I'll do that after Christmas, but I did declutter one whole huge bin of stuff, and I took it to Goodwill the other day. I'll put the clip in here if I can remember. So in the kitchen, there's not a whole lot of decor going on. I got it all cleaned up so I can relax. I did buy myself a few things. So I have some Christmas towels there and there. And then I have a little bit of, and there's something in I was making eggs this morning, so there's some eggs in my garbage bowl. Anyway, I just decorated this tiered tray. There's some flowers. There's some decorative towels back there. I've had this for a couple years, and I just stuck one of these trees in there. I think it came with a real tree. This is one of those, what are they called? Bristle brush trees. And then I bought these little measuring cups from Home Goods, just so I could have something Christmassy, because I usually have a set of measuring cups, which are in here, there, but I wanted something Christmassy. Other than that, that's pretty much it. I did end up buying myself a teapot at Home Goods yesterday. Was that yesterday? Because on son's request, because when I have the stove on and turn the burner off, take the pan off, then we have a hot burner, and he's afraid the cats will jump up here and burn their paws. So this is a pretty nice teapot. Maybe I should start drinking tea. Anyway, I like that. That's nice. So there's not much going on in the kitchen. My amaryllis that my niece gave me is in full bloom, but it's actually starting to die now. It was beautiful. And I didn't really decorate that too much. I didn't have anything to put there. Okay, over in the coffee station, I got my essential oil. Well, it's a wax warmer, but I got coconut oil in there and some of my essential oils. I have this is cinnamon. It is from Simply Earth. I used to be an ambassador. I'm not any longer because I had to let something go, and that was it. So you promote the essential oils and you get a kickback and stuff. I might try to do that again. And then I got candy cane in there too. So you can use your wax warmers for essential oils too. And Christmas cards that I never sent out. Yeah, I'm terrible at that kind of stuff, guys. And I added some more to my coffee station. You might have seen that in the video, but I found these little ornaments, and I put them there. I tied a ribbon. A ribbon is another good thing to use when you're trying to be minimal with Christmas. I'm trying to just keep little stuff. I'm trying to let go of the big stuff, which I did the other day when I went to Goodwill. I had several huge things. 2 huge wreaths, a Santa thingy, and yeah. So those took up a lot of room, so I got rid of those. So I have lots of ribbon. I'll show them in my drawer here. And I just tie them around stuff just to give it a little more Christmassy, fancy feel. And yeah, I got hubby's coffee sticks. These little things I've gotten from the Dollar Tree. Not from the Dollar Tree, from the Dollar Spot at Target. Okay, yeah, so I have a bunch of ribbon. And see, it doesn't take like much room, but it's like a ton of ribbon. And I've used it in several different places around the house. And so that's a good thing to buy to still be Christmassy, but not take up much room. Okay, in the breakfast nook, I had a whole display here, and I didn't like it with the ribbon and everything. And I decided I didn't like it, so I kept it simple. This and these 2 things my niece gave me. She knows I don't know what you call this. I'm calling it French country. She knows I love this stuff. I got this for my birthday, and then one day she just randomly gave me these 2 things. So I have these little things I got from Target one time in my Hearth and Hand sugar bowl and a little reindeer. And I bought these from Target. I bought a set of gray ones for my niece because she likes gray. Yeah, so just simple. That's it. We don't need a whole bunch. The other thing for the kitchen is I have these that I've had for a while. When the kids come over, they can use these to make hot chocolate with. Kind of doesn't go with my decor, but I don't care. I like them. And that's all the Christmassy dishes that I have. And right off the kitchen is the west wing. So this is the guest room, but it's currently son's room, if you've been watching. Oh, it's the east wing. Sorry, it's the east wing. I don't know my directions. So that was like a guest room before. Now son lives here, so that's his room. It was like guest room / kids room, but the kids don't come over much anymore anyway. And then this is the guest bath, which is now son's room, and then that's hubby's craft room. We're not going to show you that. It's a work in progress. And then we got like a collage here of all the places that we've been and stuff, of Cali. And some beautiful pictures hubby has taken, need to add to it. And then we have some pictures of my son here. Son gave that to us for Christmas one year. I forget where we had that done at somewhere. And then my father-in-law painted that, or was it my mother-in-law? I don't know. And this is what the living room looks like. So the tree. So I will have to say the tree is my least favorite to decorate. I don't enjoy decorating it. I don't know why. But I did find some more ornaments. I still didn't find the ones my sister-in-law gave me. So I'm still looking through stuff in the garage. But I'm done doing that. I'll do that after Christmas. And I found some more decorations. I actually have a couple more. That is in this bowl that I just haven't gotten to hanging up there. Some keepsake ones. And different ones through the years and stuff. And here I just kind of threw this together. I usually have this on the entryway, or I used to have this on the entryway with like a teddy bear display. So I just put the teddy bears here because I have the gingerbread there now. I used to have a gingerbread tree in the library, and I got rid of that. And just kept all the gingerbread stuff. So it's okay. It's okay. So, in the family room, I have my tic-tac-toe game decorated for Christmas. Again, these are from Target. And I got a new blanket here. Where did I get that? At Home Goods or Marshall's? One or the other. And then a Christmas, it's just a cover. But I change out my covers. I don't really have a whole lot of pillows. Well, that's not exactly true. Our couch came with a ton of pillows. Some of them are in my closet in my bedroom. So, and then I have this decorated, which you have seen in the video, and I'll do a montage of that tonight. And this is new. I bought that. That's the Hearth and Hand garland. It's pricey, but I bought it because I don't know, because I wanted to. And then I have Eric Carle. I collect those books from when I was teaching preschool. Dream Snow. I love Eric Carle. And then, of course, the Polar Express I have on display. And then I have all my angels here. They represent Calvin, who passed away, my mom, my sister, and my aunt, who passed away in the last couple years. So, and these were my mom's. And that was my mom's too. And I'll show the napkins. It kind of looks like it's snow. And I don't know, I had these somewhere and put them there. So this is where that lamp was, and I moved it. And I have a little angel there. And then I have not a whole lot here. I just went ahead and tied a ribbon on the candles. I still have to find a picture for that frame. I have a book here, Snow Bear, and then that lights up. I change that out every season. I change that out. Got cotton stems and then some really deep red. I don't like the other color red. Oh, I forgot to mention, I like to hang my ornaments with ribbon because, I don't know, the hooks are a pain in the butt. And I have thick, bushy branches, and it's hard to hang them on. That's what's frustrating to me. And you can see how it's crooked. Yeah, we need a new stand. Hubby just got an umbrella stand and put it there for now. Next year I'll need to get a new stand. And I made this garland, and I was trying to hang it up there, and it was not hanging, so it's hung here this year. I made the little trees. I saw this on on Pinterest, and I made it one year. They're really easy to make. You just like little pom-poms and glue them together, and then I glue these little white beads on it. And this is from Target. And then I just have another book there and a ribbon on that. I added that. I don't know if I'll keep that there all year. Just not necessary for a regular decor. And the spots on the wall have been there forever because the plans is to paint in here. So, and I was going to change out the color, but I'm not now. I wanted it to be darker. But that's been there forever. And there's all the paint colors. So I think it's going to be, like, that's the color of the wall. One of these colors. I'm thinking this. It's a little more creamy instead of yellowy. So we're going to paint this whole entire thing. This family room, living room, probably out there too eventually. And I'm going to move that stuff because it fits in the dining room more for decor, and put something else there because I'm kind of doing French country farmhouse boho. That's a theme. And I have the Pirates Night Before Christmas that I gave to hubby one year sitting on here. And then my favorite is I crocheted this year. It looks a little different than the last time if you all saw it, because I was trying to make it that size, but I had crocheted it too much. Well, because I was going to make a blanket, and then I don't have enough for a blanket because this yarn was from a couple years ago, and they don't have it anymore, so it was extra long, which I'm liking it. So I found a pillow that fits it, the dimension, on Amazon. So it was like this, and like I had part of this tucked in. So I did a trim on it and made these buttons for it, crocheted buttons, and I like how that turned out. This is a pattern that I made up on my own. Well, this is actually, I made that one up on my own. But these stitches is actually a regular crochet stitch. I just did a different pattern for each row or grouping. And then this lattice looking thing, I made that stitch up on my own. I like how that turned out. And the blanket is from Target. I was going to buy another one for my niece, but guess what? They don't have it. It's really nice. It's really nice and heavy. Not that we need that in Florida, but for Christmas, sometimes we do. And we're super blanket people. And that is from a couple years ago, but the cats like to lay on that. And to be honest, it doesn't stay like this, y'all. As soon as the guys come in here, the pillows go on the floor, and yeah. And I have this decorated with just some potpourri, and then there's some twinkle lights, and I'll show you that later. So hubby's son and I are going over to my sister's this evening. We are all getting together to do a gift exchange game, Chinese gift exchange. Yeah, it should be a lot of fun. It's just been really casual. We're just having chili and cornbread and nothing big. So as far as tomorrow, what we're doing, it's just going to be hubby, son, and I. Everybody's doing their own thing. I'm going to make seafood gumbo, and we plan on going to the movies to go see the Wonka movie, the new Wonka movie. So that should be fun, where we'll have a nice relaxing day, just chilling. Yeah. Let me know in the comments below what your plans are for Christmas Day. I'd like to know. I hope you and your family have a very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year, and I appreciate your love and support throughout all the years, and especially this year. You guys have encouraged me to keep going, and you have given me the motivation to keep going, so I totally appreciate that, and I really am treasuring your friendship. A lot of you have been with me from the beginning, I am learning, so that is so nice to have all these friends via YouTube, and I appreciate you, and I'm wishing you and yours a very Merry Christmas.